Authenticity to me is a sense of kind of you're stripping away or you're releasing, you're letting go of the masks of the need to try to be something different, to try to please others, so that you're actually just coming from what I was calling this place of a source. And that actually, when we do that, and I think a lot of spiritual practices are about that, right? I want to come into the present and I'm just this idea of opening the channel. And when that channel is open, what comes through that is not something that I am trying to, the little I is trying to predict or force or perform, but that's where the real kind of the magic is. That's where I'm actually connected more to what we're calling that sort of superposition. And it's another, there's another term, the common term for this is state of flow, right? So when I'm in my authenticity, I'm in the state of flow. And it's why I always like to share when I first went to see Milton Erickson, I had all kinds of questions for him about if someone has this problem, is it better to do this? Or if somebody says this, do you respond that way? And Erickson would invariably, whatever question I asked him, in his little Erickson way, he'd go, I don't know. And pretty much anything he didn't know, right? But he wasn't trying to be evasive because what he'd follow that with, he'd say, look, with this particular individual, in our particular degree of rapport, I really don't know. But it would always add, I'm very curious to discover what is possible. And what that meant to me is, okay, and I think this is an important thing about mastery. I've done all the practice, I have the knowledge, I've come to the courses, I have all these things. And so now though, I'm not going to respond from there. I'm not responding from this rational projection into time or space. I'm in this present moment, and what comes is going to be exactly what is needed in between from me for that person. So I'm not editing it, I'm not censoring it, I'm not trying to direct it, but I'm trusting that when I can really be in presence with this person and do all these things like you were sharing and what Kurt was sharing and what Michael was sharing earlier, I'm there, I'm listening, I'm present, I'm here to be with you, then the right thing will emerge that will can even surprise me. I've had that when I'm coaching people, I have that when I'm teaching. Somebody asks a question or something happens and I say something and I go, wow, where did that come from? You say, hold on, let me write that down. That was good. I don't know where that came. That's when I think you really have access to what Erickson also would call the creative unconscious. And then I'm no longer the little I that's trying to figure things out. I'm connected with this bigger self. There's a sense of trust and this authenticity. And then again, it flows.